Hi, Taurus. Josie K here. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I just wanted to bring in some messages real quick before I start. I am currently offering a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading. Just email me at josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below this window, along with the comments section. I am still offering the Now Summer Special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. For those of you who are interested in meeting each other, I have the most ultimate subscribers. Every Wednesday at noon U.S. Central Time, I have been holding a Zoom cast where everybody gets to ask a question for free, to watch other people as they receive their messages. It's become a very enlightening process, I think, for me and everyone who has attended. If you are interested in attending a Zoomcast, feel free to email me again at josiek42@gmail.com. Then I can send you the link to that Zoom meeting and the password. All right, so for Taurus, I was guided to the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland, and we had a couple cards jump here. So I'm just going to see what Spirit's trying to say right off the bat. These energies are covering the second half of August of 2020 for whichever Taurus I'm reading for during this general reading. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. So right off the bat, I feel like there's a Taurus that needs to hear this, that Spirit has heard your prayers, that you are being blessed with great spiritual strength within and outside of yourself, meaning your soul, your body. Something is coming to a close, and a path, a journey that no longer serves you with the number 9 here. So these couple cards jumped out. The number 7 is a very spiritual number. It is a time of reflection, of contemplating how am I going to move forward with great clarity, where I can stand my ground in my own personal journey and rejoice in celebration, the fact that I now feel strong enough to move into this new direction. Beautiful. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus I'm reading for with clearly defined messages regarding Taurus's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the second half of August of 2020. Wow. So I'm reading for a Taurus who mid-August of 2020 has the foundation and achievement energy. They are creating a positive foundation for themselves, or they're sitting on a foundation of peace, joy, and contentment. Some Tauruses in the second half of August of 2020 are planning how they're going to create achievements in their life and manifest a solid foundation, a home, and peace. Spirit is showing up this card with, and I'm getting that rainbow. If you are wishing for a positive future and a solid foundation where you can celebrate achievements, you will be rejoicing in celebration, and Spirit is guiding you into or onto a solid foundation during the second half of August of 2020. So in the thoughts position of the circle spread, we have triumph. Number 7 is jumping out at me once again. Knowing in your thoughts position what achievements you want to accomplish, the direction you want to go and step into a solid and beautiful foundation. So this is all around mid-August of 2020, maybe going into and through from the 15th to the 20th in the thoughts position. Now in the relationship to another or others, during the whole second half of August of 2020, we have another 7. So this is patience and planning, recognizing triumph as you accomplish certain achievements, as you plan a solid foundation. Remember, positive thoughts bring positive results. So imagine as though you are already stepping into this beautiful new direction as you patiently plan communication with another or others in the relationship sector. So in the creative aspects position, it's about grounding yourself, right? Starting on a solid foundation. What is it I'm going to achieve moving forward? How am I going to celebrate triumph in my life as I patiently plan this process? I am going to ground myself knowing that I can move into a more successful direction in my life. So that someone is going to be acknowledging this about themselves, this Taurus, during the second half of August of 2020. Now, by the end of August, we have in the actions position the fulfillment of wishes, taking action to fulfill your wishes as you stand on a solid foundation, knowing what you are going to accomplish and triumph because you had the time in connection with others to plan a more solid foundation and to create the fulfillment of new wishes in your life. No longer wishing for what was. And look at that. By the end of August of 2020, we have triumphant success in the emotional aspects position. I imagined triumph, therefore, as I put my achievements and plans forward in a solid foundation, in a solid way within. I go from thinking about triumph into emotional triumphant success by maybe the 1st, with the number 1 here, of September of 2020. So in the subconscious position, Spirit's giving you the strength with the throat chakra to speak your truth, to open up, to communicate and plan forward movement. Share your achievements. Plan that foundation knowing positively that in the end, Spirit is going to help you to take action because you are recognizing the fulfillment of your wishes. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have energies of conflict and defeat. So Spirit is saying it is through your achievements and positive thoughts and even communication regarding home and family, with the home here and family, there will be triumphant success as you free yourself from old energies of conflict and defeat. You can now ground yourself and let go, maybe, of an old foundation, an old existence or location. So in the inner strengths position, Taurus, through the whole second half of August of 2020, you have the intuition energy. Spirit is saying we're giving you the strength to wait as you create triumphant achievements and success in your life. Listen to and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities as, of course, as good things open up and things flow beautifully and easily, that is indeed the right direction. If things don't and you start to feel conflicted about something, speak your truth, let it go, and patiently continue to plan your success towards a new journey. Some of you may be connecting with someone who has Pisces in their chart with this intuition energy, having to do with home achievements and then taking action to create the fulfillment of your wishes. Maybe someone around you is creating great achievements in their foundation, and they're going to help you to create triumphant success towards your own personal future. Interesting. Yeah, so look at Spirit's trying to guide you towards your destiny in the second half of August of 2020, Taurus. But there is temptation. It's like the angels are saying, we want to guide you towards triumphant success and the fulfillment of your wishes, but you've got to avoid temptation. This is when we become addicted to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, or addiction that is not healthy for you. As long as you resist that temptation and listen to your intuition in the second half of August of 2020, you will start to recognize triumphant accomplishments. Remain patient, right? With this patient and planning in the relationship sector to another or others for Some of you still need to suffer in silence and then hand your worries to Spirit and say, I am done. I am freeing myself day to day from old energies of conflict and defeat. And I'm going to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities as Spirit's going to ignite some form of passion within me. I'm going to receive attention and recognition and reward as I rejoice in celebration in connection to those that are my family, is what I'm hearing. So from around the 20th to the 25th of August of 2020, there's that spiritual strength we talked about, recognizing with the universe energies. An old path went full circle. There's nothing anymore that you need to learn from what was, but now to step through the portal of this universe energy and acknowledge the spiritual strength you have received because of that journey of difficulty. So they're saying it's time to free yourself from emotional loss of that which caused sadness, pain, anguish, worry, fear, and so on. For it is time to move forward, to make new decisions and choices in your life as you ground yourself during this process. Yeah, look at, as soon as you step out of the shadow side, we always have one foot kind of in the shadow side of temptation, but there's this Taurus is coming to the realization that as they plant new seeds, goals, and intentions, achievements for themselves in the second half, I almost feel like by mid-August, but we'll say the second half of August of 2020, prosperity starts to begin, accomplishments, and the fulfillment of your wishes, and Spirit saying this process of a new beginning is what's going to bring balance back into your life, which is going to help you to open up your heart chakra and be free from those who envy your success. So someone is causing conflict and defeat, or did in the past, and it's time to cut away from that path altogether and know that Spirit's trying to guide you, or another person is trying to guide you and lead you into the fulfillment of your wishes. A solid foundation where you can free your energies of conflict and defeat from your journey. So have hope. I feel like hope is showing up. That energy of hope and peace and excitement shows up towards the end of August of 2020. Something comes in rather quickly and or unexpectedly. I keep getting 8 or 18, so I'm assuming maybe for some around the 18th of August of 2020. Something comes in very quickly with the accelerated motion energy, and you're having to make the highest best decision because victory and success has come your way. You have used or will be able to use the fertility energies to give birth to a position whereby you can be an authority position, starting your own business and or. Yeah, if you're wanting to connect with someone, I feel like the authority energy is kind of getting in the way. Or this is you saying, I'm going to give birth to a solid foundation, and even though I may come off a little cold with the authority energy, I know what I'm giving birth to, and I know what I'm going to do. What? I'm going to sacrifice that which is unhealthy for me. I'm going to follow this bridge to a solid foundation and new achievements in my life. I know I need to heal and let go of what was, to free myself from fear, and to reap a material harvest where love can begin once again in my life, where I can free myself with the transformation energy of this old sad energy, sprout wings and fly into the direction of a brand new beginning, transformed. So there's a spiritual transformation. It may feel a little bit difficult as it takes place, but don't give up. Triumphant thoughts are going to lead you towards a solid foundation and a reason to celebrate your wishes in the area of what achievement means to you. There will be triumphant success by the end of August, going into, I feel, early September of 2020. Let's clarify with the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marcetti. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels for this Taurus. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to stay in an old foundation, location, circumstance, situation. And with the Seven of Swords, this is about how do I take all that I've learned that was difficult with the Swords energy and move into the direction of triumph. So this is going to be on the mind of this Taurus I'm reading for during this general reading from around the 15th to the 20th. But see, emotionally, financially, there's the Five of Pentacles or Coins energy. This is like feeling like you don't have enough in some way to move into a triumphant direction. But Spirit's saying there is no rush. It's a very spiritual time where you sit down patiently and you plan that success before taking your first step. Because right now, in relation to another or others, there's some form of indecision. Some Tauruses may be hoping to patiently plan something with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And as you ground yourself creatively, as you just patiently plan forward movement, look at how far you've come. Some of you need to give yourself a pat on the back because of the efforts and the results of what you created in the past that brought you stability and abundance. For as you ground yourself, Spirit's going to try to lead you with that number 7 again of Pentacles into a higher, better journey than the painful one you were experiencing before. So in the actions position, look at that. We have the fulfillment of wishes and the 10 of Cups, a happily ever after energy. Through your actions of patiently planning triumph in your life. It could be for some Tauruses the end of August, early September of 2020, where emotionally you recognize triumphant success. That now with the 8 of Cups energies, the infinity symbol number 8, I will not go back and repeat where I was. Instead, I'm going to change and rise above. I'm going to walk away from what no longer serves me emotionally. And I'm going to create triumphant success. In fact, I am. It's time to move on here emotionally. And in the subconscious position, we've got the throat chakra. I need to speak my truth. I feel as though I'm being backed in a corner. I've fought a battle for far too long with, again, the 7 of Wands. And now the doorway behind me is opening up. What are the last few words you want to say before you move on from one foundation into another? Patiently plan your desires. What does victory mean to you? That will bring you clarity in relation to another or others. It'll help you to know that from here on out, you can create a better journey. And through this process, free yourself from energies of conflict and defeat. And Spirit's saying, this energy is about the 8 of Swords, the infinity symbol. I've got myself with the 8 of Swords feeling stuck or trapped in energies of conflict and defeat. But Spirit's saying, remember, the 8 of Swords is a figment of your imagination. It is not your reality. Truth is, you can leave behind an old foundation, circumstance, situation, ground yourself, and plan a happily ever after type of future where you can accomplish triumphant success and leave old emotional connections, circumstances, situations in the past. So in the inner strengths position, you've got the intuition card, the strength to be able to take some time with the Hermit energy to reflect, to shine that light on different paths before choosing a direction. Spirit's going to give you signs and synchronicities, or if you want to talk to someone, there is maybe a water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, who will help to guide you away from an old foundation into the happily ever after energy of triumphant success in your emotional sphere. Love is going to begin through a transformation if you'll just allow yourself to let go, to free yourself from conflict and defeat. See, there's still confusion here by mid-August about an addiction to a person, place, circumstance, situation that isn't unhealthy, or addiction. But if you'll use the Queen of Wands energy, she sets goals and meets goals, and she's very excited about making her wishes come true. Someone's going to communicate with you, and you're going to recognize that there is an exciting new path in the area of home, family, or business. There's going to be passionate communication whereby you can free yourself from old energies of conflict and defeat. For the 10 of Swords is here. So it's time for those swords to dissipate, for you to now stand up stronger and know what it is you want to manifest. Again, I'm feeling like there's a mother figure, grandmother, sister, someone here who can help for you to manifest, along with Spirit, with this major arcana, the Empress. A new victorious direction. Look at this. So that by the end of August of 2020, a new path opens up that is overflowing with peace, joy, contentment, happiness, fulfillment, good health, and love, where you can shine like the sun and give thanks to Spirit for the fulfillment of wishes in the area of a happily ever after. Free yourself from old harsh communication and put your energy into the manifestation of this solid foundation for yourself. Something has gone full circle and no longer serves you. And it's okay to move on and to let it be. So should these messages resonate, again, I am offering personal readings where we can get a little deeper, where you can check on the energy of others around you, where you can find further clarity through spiritual advice. My email is josiek42@gmail.com. Closing message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for this Taurus. Overall energy for the second half of August of 2020. Wow, look at that. So we have the Ace of Abundance here, Taurus. And the card says, this cherub brings wonderful news, exclamation mark. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It is a good time to start a new adventure, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. And right behind that, we have a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey, exclamation mark. There's no need to have fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which is holding you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. If you believe in triumph, it could be by the very beginning of September of 2020, Taurus, where you are celebrating emotional triumphant success and are walking away from a path that no longer serves you, because with the infinity symbol, you're not going to repeat the previous journey, but instead you will rise above. Beautiful. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Thank you to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. Take care, and God